Good morning, my coolest of kids. How's everybody doing on this fantastic Friday? You know what tomorrow is? Your boy Rob's about half a day. I'll be 32, and I have now come to terms with it. It's okay. I am totally fine with turning 32. Totally fine with it. I am just fine with it. There's nothing in my mind is thinking that there's anything wrong with it. But no, seriously, I'm gonna have a really nice day. What I'm gonna be doing tomorrow? Let's see. Waking up early in the morning, going fishing with my paps and one of my buddies as well. And then after that, going back to the house, getting my bum skickles cleaned up, everything all set and wonderful together. My dad is gonna come and pick me up from my place, and then we are going to Applebee's with the famille. I don't know why they wanted to bring me there, so I can have drinks, I guess, and not have to drive around, whatever. Then we're going to watch Jurassic World Part 2. Boom, shaka boom. A boom, chicka boom boom. You know how excited I am about that? I am a dork. You know what one of the first movies I ever saw in the theaters was? Back in 1992, I believe? The T-Rex movie. That's what I called it. Jurassic Park. You know when like the T-Rex is like, woo, like it comes out, like almost sounds like a Chewbacca, but like angrier and without the part, like that part. I guess I turned and looked at my dad in the movie theater and went, "Holy SHI, you know the rest." I don't want YouTube to go, "Wee, skidaboo, no, oh, don't do that to me." Yeah, I mean, YouTube's getting ridiculous lately. Let me just say that as well. But yeah, we're going to go see that. It's going to be a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to this. I get to see some close friends I haven't seen in a while. They're going to be back in town. You know what comes to mind, though? Something not so sexy, not so wonderful, not so great. And that is cycles. Cycles. Monotony. Things like that. A lot of times, they can be good. That can be a good thing, but a good thing. But a lot of times, cycles, circles, things that you find yourself in, it almost feels like a trap. It feels like you're trapped, you're stuck, you know? And you're just treading water, if not sinking. I mean, you're treading water, staying right where you are, if you're lucky. And if you get to the end of the day, it feels like you've got nothing accomplished. But you're exhausted. You're just exhausted with, like, life, with everything that's going on, with everything that you're doing right now. And you're wondering, like, wow, I am doing just everything that I can right now. You know, I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm doing everything to the very best of my ability. I'm making the right choices. I'm being positive about things. I'm really trying. I'm really putting in the actual effort. And as long as you can answer all of those things, I can promise you that you're not actually treading water. Your brain actually gets so used to things sometimes. Like, it gets used to that, like, you know, you're doing this, you do that, you do whatever you're doing all these different, like, activities and things, and it just seems like you're not seeing a difference. Like, you don't see the difference. If you don't see the difference, like, if your mind isn't seeing the difference, then you don't realize it. Like, you're there with yourself all the time. You ever not see somebody for like a month, and then you see them after that month, and they're like, "Oh wow, you've lost weight. Oh, you've changed. Oh, you got a tan. You got this. You got that." It's because every day you were changing a little bit, just a little bit. Little things are changing, little tiny little baby steps. Something was changing, something maybe was improving. You were getting better in this just littlest, tiniest bit of a way. You know how Rob always says, take your lowest, worst part of your day, the lowest thing that's happening each day, and just try to make it a little better every day. It brings, you know, all the ups and downs and twists and turns and then whoa. You know, you take the lowest part of that and you bump it up just a little bit. You're making the average of everything better. You might not notice it, but other people will. And over time, it's going to build and build and build and build. Making those choices, making those right choices, everything. It's like you're in the circle. You're in your circle. You're doing your monotonous circle. And you're doing things better and better. And before you know it, you're not realizing it, but shoo, off into space, lift off. Positive vibes, positive life. Everything feels like it'll be falling into place. You know, it's not like you're gonna wake up one morning and be like, "I believe in miracles, so let it out. You sex thing, you." But I mean, like, it's gonna happen. Like, it's slowly gonna happen. You're gonna see slowly things improving, different parts and everything like that. It's all going to fall into place, even if you don't see it coming immediately. I want to tell you that. You know that you're making the right choices You know that you're doing the right things, you're going the right things, and you're doing everything the way you should be. As long as you can answer those things and know that you're not lying to yourself, not lying to everyone else, not saying and making it look and appear a certain way just to get the answers and to reactions and, you know, the result that you want to hear. You need to make sure that those are truthful answers, because otherwise it's going to come out in the end. It'll come out in the end. You're not going to make it. You know, you need to make sure what you're doing is legitimate, is real, is everything. Because, you know, false prophets, false anything, false everything. False, the word false just means it's not true. Even if it might sound true, you're like, true or false. And you read these two statements, and they sound almost exactly the same. One of them can be true, and one of them is false, you know? Hey-oh. Do the right thing. Thank you so much for being here today. Keep living your life lightly. Controlling everything to the very best of your ability. Putting out those positive vibes. Creating yourself, in the long run, a positive life. And thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a wonderful day.